The world's economic crisis has contributed hugely to global unrest and increased frustrations amongst the masses. Another major cause of division is internal power struggles within countries. And then, in many nations, the rights due to members of the public are being unjustly usurped. Another factor is that some parties seek to demonstrate their power and might by treating others extremely cruelly. Further, a root cause of division is a lack of justice in the world. This is leading directly to a complete lack of mutual confidence and trust. Another cause of unrest is the fact that people or governments look at the wealth and resources of others with a sense of envy and greed. In fact, they do not limit themselves to the envious classes, but actually seek to seize what is not rightfully theirs.
Where armies are trained to fight, His Holiness Mirza Masroor Ahmad has a message of peace for them too. The strong Islamic belief that a war does not mean a license to kill is a message that His Holiness conveys when addressing defense strategists.
During the Second World War, around 70 million people were killed, and it's said that 40 million of those who died were civilians. Thus, more civilians sacrificed their lives than military personnel. Further, the aftermath of the war was truly terrifying, whereby the post-war related deaths ran into millions. For many years after the nuclear bombs were used, radiation continued to have a terrible degenerative effect on newborn children.
To summarize, the message Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, is very simple and straightforward. Belief in the Creator and following His commandments. This powerful yet peaceful message is catching the attention of world leaders, from Tokyo on the far east end to Vancouver on the far west.
His message of peace, of reconciliation, of love, of commitment to community, of respect for the elderly, care for the young, is an incredibly powerful message at all times, but I think is particularly resonant at a time when there are heightened fears in some communities that communities will be set one against each other. And so I'm hugely privileged to be able to welcome him here to the Palace of Westminster and strongly support and join in with him in seeking to promote a message of peace.
Again, it is an honor to welcome you, Your Holiness, and I want to say it's an honor because you are a man, though of humble beginnings, your leadership has made you a figure of global prominence. You started as a teacher, and you have become a guide for millions of Muslims worldwide. You have been persecuted for your beliefs, jailed for your faith, and exiled from your homeland, but you refuse to turn to bitterness or vengeance, and that is a very important lesson.
I have met His Holiness myself, and I respect his strong commitment to promoting peace and understanding. At a time when extremists are seeking to divide us, His Holiness has delivered an inspiring and peaceful message of love, overcoming hatred.
So again, what a pleasure it is to welcome you, Your Holiness, to Ottawa, an opportunity to discuss the many challenges facing the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, but also the opportunities that we have to work together on shared goals and challenges.